Hey everybody, this is Tim. I'm in my office here in Orlando, and there are two things that band directors and their staffs are really struggling with these days. One of them is choreography, movement for wind players, and the other is sound systems, amplification, miking people. Both of these things are really hard. They're basically new to a lot of people. There's help for both of them coming up. I'm going to explain to you what that is right now because there is help. This is my thing, my mission, help people get the information they need to do better. And there's really stressful time right now for band directors because a lot of people like myself that have been around a long time, the activity is really changing. So there are two things to help. First, let's talk about choreography, okay? Because you can't just march drill anymore. You have to add a lot of body, as they call it, body movement, choreography. And this is the time of year where a lot of people are getting the shows to the point where they're adding that or they're perfecting it, they're getting into the details of it. As Courtney Mills from Color Guard You posted today, it's time to get into the details of the choreography. This is hard. A lot of people don't know much about this. A lot of staff members struggle with this. There's help for you when? Wednesday night. There's a free live webinar. Sammy Mooney from the Blue Coats. The Blue Coats. No, like this is big time, right? She's going to be on a live webinar and you can ask her questions. She's going to talk about how she teaches it, how she writes it, how she cleans it, how she details it. You and your staff need this information. So I know you're busy, but if it's Wednesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern, you're not doing anything. You can get your visual person to watch this. You need to sign up. Go to marchingartseducation.com, sign up for free. It's really quick. Right there on the first page, upcoming webinar, there's a counter, counting down the minutes till Wednesday night. You can click there, sign up, and it takes like a minute. Okay, so you need to watch it. If you can't watch it Wednesday night, you can watch anytime starting Thursday afternoon after it's posted. So that's number one, is there's help for choreography. There's help for you to figure out how to do it, how to decide what to do, how to make it all make sense together, how to detail it, how to clean it. If your show has this in it, you're going to do better. You're going to do better. Okay, and if it's good, it's done well and taught correctly, you're going to do really better. All right, number two, sound systems. There's a conversation going on that I was really appreciative to see Tony Lyman, who's a fantastic guy with percussion and also with sound and stuff. He was working with Madison this summer. I saw him in Indy for the first time. He posted something the other day, and I've seen this a number of times. We don't need to be making fun of each other at all. Okay, we don't need to be shaming each other or laughing at each other at all. Okay, if a band comes walking by getting ready to perform and you think their costumes are ugly or you think their flags or props look old or whatever, you're not going to laugh at them. You're not going to allow your students to laugh at them. But on social media, we sometimes forget kindness. We need kindness, people. And so let's be kind to each other. There are people trying to figure out how to make this amplification thing happen, trying to make do. And sometimes, what are they doing? They're patching stuff together just to try to make it do. Okay, so let's be kind and let's offer help if you see somebody that's struggling, okay? Well, that's what we're doing. We're offering help. So coming on October 15th, that's just like a week from this coming Monday, there's going to be a podcast out with Pete Healy. Super smart guy. He helped design the sound systems that the cadets and Crown used this summer, and he's working with all kinds of other corps this year as well. He and I recorded a really interesting conversation about starting this. Okay, what do I do if I'm a band director and I'm trying to figure out how to get into this game, right? Or I have some stuff, how do I know to make it better? Here's the most important thing. You can't just buy something off the shelf. It's not one thing fits all. You can't just tell somebody, what do you have? I'll get that too. No, you have to figure out what is your venue like? What is your band like? What kind of shows do you do? What's your budget? Have a long-range plan. He starts to explain this, but it's really confusing. So a follow-up to that on the Wednesday night after that on October 17th, Pete is going to be there with Tony Lyman, who I just mentioned, both fantastic sound guys, and they're going to talk about this on a live webinar. You can join in. You can ask your questions. It's perfectly fine for you to sign on and go, I need help. I can't figure this out. Here's what I have. And then at the very least, we can point you to somebody, because this is the way this is going to work with sound systems, is you need to get connected with somebody and point you to somebody that's going to help you. Okay, so what's my thing? Try to help people get the information they need. Okay, I remember being a band director and needing help, and back in the day, it wasn't so easy to find. Now it's easy to find, and I'm trying to be one of those people that's helping. So choreography, body movement for band, this Wednesday night, there's information there for you, very helpful. Talking about sound systems, we're not going to make fun of each other. We're going to have kindness toward each other. We're going to help each other out, and you can let your friends know, hey, there's a podcast and a live webinar coming on to start the conversation at the Marching Roundtable and Marching Arts Education about sound systems. These are both really important things. I'm really super proud to be able to offer all this stuff. I'm proud of the podcast that's out right now about this design staffs at DCI and how they put their shows together. You need to know that. So anyway, that's the help I'm offering this week. Have a fantastic day. But here's the main thing. No making fun of each other on social media. No shaming with posts. None of that. Let's be kind. We're all in this together. We all love this activity. Let's act like it. We are. Most everybody is. You're great. Have a fantastic week. There's help for you. I'm glad to get to help provide it. Have an awesome day, everybody.